Championship 6. Sam Brown from New Zealand from Strikeforce takes on the local hero, the Chinese athlete, LIU Wenbo.
I'm LIU Wenbo.
Sam Striker Brown.
Welcome to Legend Fighting Championship. 我以前是拳击运动员，然后我现在训练了很多这个拳击的训练，然后再加上巴西柔术，然后更多的还有一些中国式摔跤的技术。
Yes, he's been to Abu Dhabi for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu comp, so he's to me he must be pretty good on the ground.
我看过他的比赛，然后我也有信心战胜他。
I'm expecting to finish it pretty early. Ready to get out there and be really aggressive and try and finish it really early. Maybe hopefully the first round, give the crowd what they want to see.
不断的在进攻。Sam Brown， 我要让你看看真正的中国式的打击是什么样的。
From the Shandong province of China, big boy with a boxing base, great submissions. He's gone through the Team Quest training camp in Xi'an, and he's ready for war. Mike, he's lost 20 kilos in 6 weeks. That's ridiculous.
Wish I could do that.
And now, making his entrance to the ring is Sam Brown. 而家準備登上擂台嘅係 Sam Brown.
And as Carl Weber said, look for the eyes. That's the fighting face there of Sam Striker Brown. This big guy from New Zealand, a rugby league player in his youth, quite a star. Went to concrete laying with Carl Weber, and the mentor talked him into coming to the gym. The rest is history. This is going to be a fascinating contest. Perhaps not a long contest if our light heavyweight category has anything to go on. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape. Quite similar here in ages.
Yeah, Leo has a little bit of a reach advantage, but everything else is dead on accurate.
Let's cross over now to our ring announcer, Vivek Mabubani.
And now, this is 3 rounds in Legends 93kg light heavyweight division. Brought to you by Fairtex, Be Inspired. 嚟緊將會係分別有3個回合嘅93公斤輕重量級賽事。呢場賽事嘅贊助商係 Fairtex, Be Inspired. Introducing first. Fighting out of the blue corner, this man specializes in boxing and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, holding a record of 6 wins and 4 losses. He stands at 186 centimeters tall and is fighting at 93 kilograms, fighting out of his home country, China. 首先介紹南方嘅選手，佢嘅強項係拳擊同埋巴西柔術。佢賽事紀錄係6勝同埋4敗。佢身高186厘米，體重93公斤，嚟自中國嘅。Ladies and gentlemen, LIU Wenbo! And his opponent, fighting at the red corner. This man is a mixed martial arts specialist, holding a record of 12 wins, 5 losses, and 2 draws. He stands at 184 centimeters tall and is fighting at 93 kilograms, fighting out of his home country, New Zealand. 然後介紹紅方嘅選手，佢嘅強項係綜合格鬥，佢賽事紀錄係12勝5敗同埋2和。佢身高184厘米，體重93公斤，嚟自新西蘭嘅。Ladies and gentlemen, Sam Brown! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the ring is Thomas Fan. 而賽事開始嘅時候，台上嘅評判係 Thomas Fan。
Well, the last time we had a light heavyweight clash here was in Legend 3. It lasted about 3 minutes, and it was all action. Korean fighter ending up with a golf ball on his head.
Protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves.
And this could be just as explosive with Liu Wenbo and Sam Brown. 93 kilos of Chinese and New Zealand beef going at each other. Tonight's Fight Clock presented by the City of Dreams. Feel the rush of spectacular entertainment. So let's see what happens here.
Here we go. Nice uppercut from Brown, I like that. Leo believes he's the better boxer.
Too much footwork coming from Brown at the moment. Just feeling each other out. And for those kicks, you love those kicks, Vaughan Anderson, don't you?
I do.
What sort of effect do they have on you as a fighter?
Well, it's just accumulated damage, and eventually you're not going to be able to stand on your lead leg.
Well, we saw the Chinese fighter before, Wang Guan, get a lot of support, and I'm expecting the crowd are really going to warm up quickly here. As we see Liu, he was commentating on our Chinese commentary 2 or 3 months ago, and he was massive, as you said. He's shaven 20 kilos off. He's still a big man.
As I mentioned earlier, Liu Wenbo has a lot of knockout wins, a lot of submission wins. He's dangerous everywhere. Brown, too, though, is also a very well-established fighter, and he does look a little crazy today.
So the talk is that Liu has been doing trials for ADCC. What does that mean?
Well, he's been competing a lot in jiu-jitsu these days, and he's done well at the ADCC trials in Shanghai recently. He's really developed his submission game to complement his boxing base. According to Chao Bo, a Chinese language commentator, he said that Liu Wenbo has also added a high kick to his arsenal.
He's going to have to kick pretty high today to get up to 100 and almost 90 centimeters, as now we see a bit of mixing. Be surprised it's a relatively quiet start here.
Neither one of these guys want this fight to go the distance, Mike. Inside low kick from Brown.
You're taking 20 months off MMA to learn all those different techniques. Does it matter? Will he be ring rusty in an MMA sense?
Well, I don't know, maybe. Like I said, you know, in China, they spar like they're fighting, huh? They spar hard. When I was in China, I got my arm broken in sparring, so it's not like he hasn't been getting hit. The pace starts to pick up a little bit now.
Brown has only been training full-time for the last 4 or 5 weeks. Before that, laying concrete, fixing concrete on construction sites, and that'll get you fit pretty well too.
Few good strikes from Leo. Brown against the ropes. Leo going for the takedown. Body lock. Nice underhook from Brown. Still up against the ropes. He's not free yet.
Something caught there, I think, is it? Yeah, just an arm through the support strap.
Is there blood now on Brown's face?
You're kind of falling into that takedown, didn't he?
I think he was, his lead leg was kicked out by Brown.
Well, this fight's gone longer than the last light heavyweight. We had a little bit of claret coming from beneath the left eye there of Brown. Nothing to worry about at the moment, although that drop is turning into a trickle.
It's all right. If the cut is under the eye, it's a little bit safer because the blood won't drip into the eye.
Unless we get on the ground, as we saw earlier. And then all bets are off. Liu, a recent father, 4-month-old baby at home. He's so proud, he was telling me, about fatherhood. Well, he's got a bit to catch up on Brown, though. Brown's got 4 boys under the age of 10.
It's unbelievable. He's only 28 years old.
Well, evenings can get a bit quiet down there in New Zealand, that's for sure. We just got TV a couple of years ago. As Liu tries to, these hammer punches, hammer blows to the thigh of Brown as we approach the last seconds of round 1.
Liu has a tight press here against the ropes, but it's been Brown that's been capitalizing here with the strikes in this position. That's the end of the first round.
Pretty quiet first round there. So Sam Brown ready for second round. Liu as well, very keen to get things on, and it wouldn't surprise me if both corners are saying, let's get a bit more aggressive. We've had 5 or 15 minutes gone in this fight. Obviously, from the last fight call from the judges, kicking and punching is going to score points.
Nice.
Oh.
Punches scoring for Liu.
Liu was funny, he was telling me he's learning Sui Jiao from Yao Honggang, man half his size.
Nice punches now from Brown as well. Heating up a little bit here in this second round. An overhand right from Brown.
This will get the crowd going.
Both fighters happy to keep it standing.
Aaron Boys urging the Kiwi on, and from the corner there, Bomber Boys, Striker Brown. He's got to fire up here, Brown. Oh, good combo from Liu there. Really some good boxing skills there. Brown has a very interesting way of holding his head, doesn't he? It's a very fixed way.
Ooh, that one was low. Brown seems to like this low inside lead leg kick. But you know, Mike, it doesn't do a lot of damage, and it really makes you vulnerable to a big straight right hand. I think it's a bad choice against someone like Liu. If he smells it out, if he sees the opportunity and capitalizes on it, might take Brown out.
Liu's got the arsenal there, that's for sure. He's twice won the China Youth Boxing Championships. Was really inspired by Muhammad Ali into boxing before he took up MMA. Wanted to win an Olympic gold, never got there, but really making a good living out of MMA and martial arts at the moment. The other fighters we've seen in this category, as things are really mixing up now, is Kevin Fitial from the Philippines, the Mariana Islands. And then we saw the interesting story of Hungry Young from Korea, who weighed about 104 kilos, then came back and fought as a middleweight 6 months later.
That was amazing, and it worked out well for him. He won that fight.
More weight loss stories here at Legend than Jenny Craig, that's for sure.
Ooh, a big low kick from Brown now. I can see now on Liu's left leg starting to get red there above the knee.
He's a tough character, Liu. I remember 3 months ago when he was commentating, he was showing us on his mobile phone. He had an abscess in his leg. And he held his mobile phone without anesthetic while it was being cut out and shot it. He filmed it.
Yeah, that made me sick to my
It
stomach.
was queasy, wasn't it? So, you know, he's a tough guy. He's got our respect in the commentary box, that's for sure. But has he got Brown's respect? Let's have a look as we get over halfway in this fight.
Nice, now Brown connecting, pushing Liu back.
Brown has fought some good fighters. He took on Jamie Tahuna in about his second fight. That was the highlight of his career so far, and also his win over Ronnie Sefo. So he's fought some good fighters down in the region there. This is an interesting
a nice body shot, a nice body kick from Brown. So far, Leo's punches have been more accurate, connecting more, but Brown's been hitting some heavy punches too. And he's been landing all those low kicks. It's really hard to score this one.
Nice straight left there from Liu too. You'd like to see Liu move in, throw some more combos after that leading hand.
He really seems cautious. I don't think he needs to be. I think he's the better boxer. I don't think he needs to worry so much. Risk a little bit, go in, and he'll probably come out on top. But it's him that's doing all the backing up. And Brown the one that moves forward. This is our co-main event for the night.
Yeah, looking forward to that lightweight clash next. Adrian Pang against Jadamba, the Mongolian. Bamboo claps for the last 10 seconds of round 2.
This will go into the 3rd round.
So what are they saying to Liu in the corner there, Vaughn?
Seems like they're giving him advice to dig into Brown's body more. You know, someone with a boxing background. You know, but the thing with heavyweights is one punch can knock you out, so why not aim for the head?
Always the philosopher, Vaughn. 5 minutes left.
Ooh, a good combination now. Turning it up a bit. Look at the sweat bouncing off. Both fighters going for broke here in this 3rd round.
When these big guys hit each other hard, you see the focus on their faces.
Oh, this is what we like to see.
Yeah. All of a sudden the red mist comes and they get on with the biz.
Gorillas in the mist.
You said that, not me. Sam Brown.
Low kick checked by Leo. Oh, a double leg, beautiful double leg by Sam Brown. Now it's Leo off his back.
Finally, we get to see some action on the ground here from Brown and Liu. What have they got? Both big, strong characters, that's for sure.
See, Brown seems to be content to stay inside the guard. Leo's legs are open. It wouldn't be such a challenge to pop over one of those legs, get to side control. Now it's Leo going for trying to lock up the Kimura. Brown's not careful. He's going to get submitted with that.
Yeah. Potential there for Liu, but he gives it up. Yeah. He's lost to an armbar before, to McSweeney. One of his 5 losses. In a 19-fight career, Sam Brown, he's done well. Really needs to grind out this last 3 minutes.
Thomas Fan calling us. Stop to this. What's going on? Oh. Cutting some excess tape off the gloves of Leo Wamboa.
So who's got to make the action in the last 3 minutes of this fight, Vaughn?
It's really hard for me to call this one. I think Leo's been more accurate with punching, but Brown has scored with a lot of big kicks.
Well, a bit of swelling under that eye as he goes to work now in the last 3 minutes of this clash, the co-main event at Legend Fighting Championship 6.
Sam really getting aggressive here with a ground and pound. But he's got to be careful. Leo, like I said earlier, Leo has a really well-established jiu-jitsu game. He's dangerous from his back. Sam Brown would be smart to pass the guard. You see his legs are open. It wouldn't be such a big deal to pop over one of those legs, get into side control, get a more dominant position, and then let off the GNP from there. So far, he's doing well, though.
That's what he needs, a good finish to this fight.
Big right hand and an elbow now from Brown.
Brown of Maori extraction from one of the warrior tribes down there, the Tainui people. Used to come down and eat the people in the South Island, people from my tribe. I was a bit worried when I saw him licking his lips the other day. I think I was at the entree almost.
Well, I heard that hasn't happened for a few years.
Oh, yeah.
Thomas fans starting on their feet. It's really tough for me to call this. Who is winning? Man, this last round is just so exciting to watch. Both fighters just going for broke here. Now it's Brown pushing Leo up against the corner, firing some uppercuts. Leo looking to his corner for advice. Now he's on his back again.
Brown's really got to push hard here.
See, this time Brown's not in the guard. It's a better position to negotiate some ground and pound. Ooh, big knee to the head puts Leo back on his back.
Finally, we saw that. A lot of people leaving their heads open to that.
Strikes like this are going to put Brown on top.
It's been a good couple of minutes. Do you think Liu's conditioning's what it should be? He's faded a little in the third round.
Now, you know, you got to think about losing 20 kilos in 6 weeks. That can't be healthy, you know? And it's got to affect him a little bit.
Oh, Liu, though, going to know what he knows best in the last few seconds of this fight. Popping off some combos. Brown just drops his head.
I'm really impressed with Brown in this third round. He's done a great job. Boom, a big takedown, big rugby takedown.
I'll tell you, that hurts too when you get down on that ring. It's not a cushion, that's for sure. Both fighters out on their feet, especially Liu.
Leo looks exhausted,
He is really tired. Brown making the most of it here in the third round.
Another takedown.
Takes him down again. It's almost like the crowd are in awe of these big fighters. There was more noise for the earlier fight, but there's some real vicious blows being traded there on the inside, down and dirty. As Brown finishes this one off with a flourish. Good work from the New Zealander as the elbow goes into the mush again. And that's it. 3 rounds of savagery from the light heavyweights.
Started off a little slow, but I gotta say that third round has been the most exciting fight to watch. Most exciting round to watch so far tonight.
Liu can barely drag himself off the canvas, but he did well in the first round especially. As he celebrates a potential victory. The crowd, well, they're not so sure either. It's going to be a very tough one to call again. 2 fights in a row now. Let's take a look at the replay, see if we can make up our mind a little bit after we've seen this action.
Look at Brown really dominated here in the third round, connecting with some beautiful punches. And look at this beautiful double leg takedown. Boom, right into the guard.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. 經過3個回合之後，我哋啲台下評判分數決定勝負。Judge Eric Botsenbat scores the contest 29-28 for Sam Brown. 評判 Eric Botsenbat 俾19-28分 Sam Brown 優勝。Judge Henry Chan scores the contest 29-28 for Liu Wenbo. 評判 Henry Chan 俾19-28分 Liu Wenbo 優勝。Judge Daniel C. Pereira scores the contest 29-28. 評判 Daniel Pereira 俾29-28分，以分歧決定而勝出嘅係 for the winner by split decision, Sam Brown!
Well, that is a big victory for the Kiwi born.
Definitely a tremendous win over a great fighter. Sam Brown will be happy. His team will be proud of him, and all the New Zealand fans will be happy tonight too.
But Liu Wenbo is such a great sportsman, going up and congratulating congratulating him there, but as Sam Brown, he's not got enough energy for a haka, that's for sure. But a good champion there, or a good win for Sam Brown in the light heavyweight category.